gotta separate this. Yeah. Star does not change his mind. Leonardo da Vinci.
Either I will find a way or I will make one. Philip Sidney.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch more. I'll just read through some of them real quick. The last one was Philip Sidney.
Yes.
The repetition is the mother of skill. I am not discouraged because every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward. Here's a longer one. It is wonderful how even the casualties of life seem to bow to a spirit that will not bow to them, and yield to subserve a design which they may, in their first apparent tendency, threaten to frustrate. Peace, man. And yield to subserve, like subservient, a design which they may, in their first apparent tendency, threaten to frustrate. When a firm, decisive spirit is recognized, it is curious to see how the space clears around a man and leaves him room and freedom. John Foster, man, them old English class was nice with the words, man. Success truly is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is the result of experience. And experience is the result of bad judgment. That's unknown. A human being with a settled purpose must accomplish it. Nothing can resist a will which will stake even existence upon its fulfillment. Benjamin Disraeli. So that's what that is. Let's so you know, concluding that
Excuse me, Brian.
Yeah,
Could you repeat that one about experience and judgment? How can I see that page when you come?
No, I'll just read it again. It's not. You could also see it when you're done, because it's a lot of jewels on here.
Yeah.
Success truly is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is the result of experience. And experience is the result of bad judgment. That one's unknown. Could I pass that to the brother over there? Alright, so the next chapter deals with, well, it's called Being Unique and Being Yourself. It deals with having enough self-confidence.
Yeah, I was trying
to hey, we go take a time out for my mans real quick. We basically the camera could only record for 60 minutes, so we go cut it off real quick.
Yeah, and we gonna redo it.
Nah, you got it. We good. We go break for a quick second.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to throw some music on?
Go for a quick break. Yeah. Play some music and everything.
Okay, chapter 4: Being Unique and Being Yourself. Bringing an end to the fabrication of self, the necessity of being who you truly are and want to be, and the liberation that comes from that. Understanding and being comfortable with the fact that people will not understand you, and how to craft the correct social and physical environment for your own ascension. The section I'm going to read from there is called Accept That You Won't Be Accepted. I got sections on self-confidence. I'll talk a little bit about that later. Alright, accept that you won't be accepted. When you start to work towards something, your lifestyle and your mind state begin to take a different form. Ideally, you'll gain a laser-like form of focus that manifests itself in dedication, persistence, and lots of time and energy put into your production. Many won't understand this, and in turn, chastise you for your unique character. In high school, for instance, my peers always condemned me for being quote-unquote obsessed with the drums. Remember how I explained that day in and day out, all I would do is practice? Well, people seem to dislike that aspect about me, and frequently I pointed it out. However, I was so driven that their words never really affected me. It just went through one ear and out the other. If I gave it any real consideration, I'd say to myself, yeah, I suppose I am obsessed, but that's a good thing. And it is. According to Webster, obsession is a persistent, disturbing preoccupation with an often unreasonable idea or feeling. Second definition, compelling motivation. So in connection with a meaningful, worthwhile purpose, that's a healthy and required aspect of manifestation. There was nothing unreasonable about my idea to make music the major focus of my life. And the only thing it disturbed was what my friends were used to seeing. Webster also comes with a second definition, compelling motivation. Obsession is synonymous with burning desire and intense passion. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking there's something wrong with that. Unfortunately, most of the world is unfamiliar with the laws of success. As such, people tend to use words to label what they don't understand. So, You might not get hit with the word obsessed exactly, but you're bound to get labeled with something somehow. We have the power to transform language, however. So if you find any label getting at you internally, just alter your perspective of the word. When someone says you're blank, just say, yeah, I am blank. And that's a good thing. And then use your logic to find a reason why. To have our ideals made real, there needs to be a supreme drive. Remember James and the homemade drum set. That's the cat I was telling you about with the toolbox and the garbage can for a drum set. Keep in mind that you're working uphill. You're climbing into a higher reality and ascending. As you advance, your lifestyle will change. What you do, who you spend your time with, where you are, etc. To elevate your reality, you need a diligence and a dedication that's almost superhuman. So again, people will not understand you while working on it. And basically, being yourself means staying ahead of the pack. So when everybody's thinking about Tuesday, you're already with Friday, if not next week. You know what I mean? You know where you want to go. And so your actions are representative of that. But other people don't. Know where you want to be and learn who you truly are. Once you know who you want to be and learn who you truly are, adaptations take place. You alter yourself and you prepare yourself to magnetize what's right and exact for you, not for somebody else. As you grow towards your unique natural self, criticism is something you'll have to overcome. So then I have people do I break down a visualization where you could imagine a barrier, sort of like a force field around your brain. And so just like a nation has boundaries and everything they deal with, like imports and exports, it's dependent on the development of that nation's economic or sociological benefits. So you too have to make a judgment of what you allow people to import into your own field of consciousness. And that's basically what I talk about there.